Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing amazingly well. I am also doing pretty good. This is CA Yash Jain from QuintEdge. At QuintEdge, we have helped thousands of students to clear their CFA exams, and one question that keeps on coming back to us, how much I can expect to earn as a CFA fresher. So in this video, I'm going to give you exactly that information with lots of data points. So let's get started. Okay, now let's talk about what all we are going to discuss in this video. Let me give you a brief overview. Firstly, I'll be talking about what are the career avenues available to CFA in India. I'm not going to discuss all the career avenues, but the ones which are mostly sought by candidates. Then the salary of an analyst in India, company-wise. I specifically use the word analyst over here. Then salary of an analyst industry-wise in India. So let us get started. Firstly, the career avenues available to CFA. This is not an exhaustive list. CFAs can do 10 more different things. But these are the industries in which most of the candidates most of the times want to work in. Firstly, working into investment banking. Many candidates I've interacted on personal basis as well as on social media want to get into investment bank. Then research. Nowadays, equity research very popular. Then management consultancy, working with BCG, McKinsey, Bain, etc. Very popular. Credit analysis, so getting into say international banks or maybe with Indian banks, working as a credit analyst. And then asset management, maybe getting into hedge funds or private equity or maybe working with some like institution that manages portfolio, working with asset management companies, very aspirational, right? These are broadly the industries which I believe 90-95% of the candidates can work in. Can CFAs work into any different industry other than these? Yes, CFAs can go into risk management, but CFA is not properly the course for risk management. If in case you want to learn in detail about risk management, go and do FRM. Maybe CFAs can work into auditing, assurance, due diligence, but CFA is not the course for it. CPA, CA, ACC is the course for it, right? So these are the industries in which most of the CFA candidates wants to work in. Now, let's move ahead and let me give you broadly a spectrum of salaries that candidates tend to earn in the initial year of their career. That's why I've used the word analyst over here. Analyst is someone who has just started to work. Junior analyst, senior analyst, both the things are covered. So in the first, second, third year of your career, from analyst you move to become associate, right? It generally takes 2 to 3 years of time. So in the starting phase of your career, how much you can tend to earn? Right? When you have just cleared level 1 and start working, maybe your career graph will be somewhere around this 5.5, 6 lakh rupees, right? And as you progress over the years, maybe switch companies, you can tend to earn as high as 20-25 lakh rupees, right? So these are the companies which pay this salary. This data is extracted from internet and I have used all the carefulness that is required to remove any kind of biasness. This data is very much reliable and can help you to understand the broad range of salaries that analysts can make, right? Maybe you'll start small, somewhere around 5-6 lakh rupees, but in 3 years time, you'll complete your CFA, level 1, level 2, level 3, and you will be also working with some international company and you'll tend to earn as high as 15-20 lakh rupees, 25 lakh rupees also, right? Generally, you'll notice international companies like Goldman, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley's, they tend to pay highest. And there is a reason behind it. Firstly, they have higher paying capacity. Secondly, they have evolved capital markets. Our capital market is relatively smaller, but the capital markets in which these companies generally tend to operate in are far bigger in size. Therefore, bigger clients, bigger payouts, and they can afford to pay higher. So start off with 5-6 lakh rupees after clearing level 1 is really good start because it can take you over here in no time, right? Now I'm going to dig deeper on this. Notice over here, on an average, analysts tend to earn around 13.5 lakh rupees. So maybe 2 years into your career, you have cleared CFA level 1 and level 2 and you can be earning around 13.5 lakh rupees. Median is also near 13.5 lakh rupees. Therefore, I have not plotted on chart, but very close to 13 lakh rupees, 13.5 lakh rupees. Now, let's dig deeper. What I have done is I have collected salary data for various industries and I have presented over here. So, firstly, investment banks, if you are working in a boutique investment bank or KPO is an organization that takes contracts from outside India, processes it and sends it back. So if you're working in boutique investment bank or KPOs, you'll tend to earn somewhere around 8-9 lakh rupees, right? Maybe in second year of your career. This is also called as fresher, right? You've just started your career. Then if you tend to work in Indian investment banks, you'll tend to earn around 12-13 lakh rupees. If you work in international investment banks like JP Morgan, Goldman, HSBC, Nomura, Deutsche Bank, then you'll tend to earn around 17-18 lakh rupees. And this is just the base pay. Over and above base pay, you can also earn bonuses in case your investment bank have performed well. You have been part of successful deals. So there will be bonuses as well. Okay. Now moving over here to the research side of things, I've specifically considered equity research. Though I've already told there could be other categories of research as well. But because CFA, like within CFA candidates, equity research nowadays is very popular, I've considered this. So you can start with tier 2 companies to start your career as an equity research analyst, maybe with CRISIL, Transparent Value, ICI Securities, Sutherland. They generally tend to pay you sufficient enough in the initial year of your career, 8, 9, 10 lakh rupees. And then you can move up the ladder and move to international research houses, maybe like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and they tend to pay higher. This is around 20 lakh rupees on an average. You might argue, sir, this is investment bankers are earning than equity research firms. Generally no, because the bonus component that they are going to be getting will be lesser than the bonus component of investment bankers. Okay. Now, moving ahead, if you are trying to get a job into management consultancy, then you can expect to pay to earn somewhere around 18 lakh rupees on an average. This is a wide range all the way from 12 lakh to 23 lakh rupees. But assuming you are an average candidate with average enough knowledge and average career graph, you can tend to earn around 18-19 lakh rupees with management consultancy firms. If you are working in credit analysis, then you can start your career with Indian banks, maybe Federal, BOB, IDBI. They tend to pay around 10-11 lakh rupees. I am repeating again, this is not the salary that you are going to get in the first year. This is salary that you will earn on an average maybe in second year, third year, right? What you're going to get in the very first year, what will your first month's salary? I can't predict that, right? I'm just broadly giving you averages, like what the candidates who have already gone through the phase that you're planning to go through tend to earn in the first, second year. They all are analysts. So could be a first year analyst, second year analyst or a third year analyst. On an average, they are making this much. If you move to foreign banks, from the Indian banks, maybe with Credit Suisse, Citi, Wells Fargo, DSB, Deutsche Bank, then you tend to earn around 15 lakh rupees. So there is a very clear trend over here. Foreign companies tend to pay more than Indian companies, or boutique investment banks or KPOs tend to pay the least. So what you can do is, this is how you can decide your career. Suppose you want to get into investment banking. It's relatively easier to get job over here. Start working over here. Maybe after clearing CFA level 1, gain 1 or 2 years of experience, move to Indian investment banks, clear level 3 while you are working over there, and then move to international investment banks. Similarly, you can plan your career over here. So if someone asks me, sir, can you give me a broad range, how much an analyst would make? Or now I'm rephrasing myself, how much a CFA would make in India in first, second or third year of your career on an average. Now I can give you a range. So it will be somewhere around 7 to 8 lakh rupees on lower side, all the way to, if you have done exceptionally well, 20 to 22 lakh rupees on the higher side. This is just a range. There could be some exceptional, some outliers on both the sides, but this is broadly the range, right? With that being said, I am pausing for this video. In case you found this video to be helpful, please make sure to like this video. In case you have any questions or queries, reach us in the comment section below. Till next time, bye-bye.